So hello and welcome to our online guided meditation. It's Wednesday, June 19th in the year 2019. If you're joining us live and if you're listening to this at a later date, you'll know what day we recorded this live. I'm Keith Cox and I'm your facilitator for this meditation this morning. It's a guided meditation. And I invite you to allow the inner sanctum of your mind to take you on a journey through the guidance of my voice and the trust of your intuition as we move along on meditation. Meditation is different from traditional prayer, either affirmative prayer or one where you're asking for something, so a prayer of supplication. In that meditation is allowing the soul or the mind to speak or reveal to the individual what they're ready to learn, to know, and possibly grow on in life. And so that can only transpire as we go deep into our mind. Quiet whatever's going on internally and externally. And give ourselves a subliminal instruction to just be present and to listen. And so I invite you to position yourself in a place that is quiet, comfortable yet staying awake and alert. And focus on your pattern of breath. The pattern of breath that I encourage during this time of meditation is an inhalation through the nostrils to the count of 4, holding to a count of 2, and exhaling to a count of 4. So let's try that together. Ready? Inhaling 1, 2, 3, and 4. Holding. Exhaling 1, 2, 3, and 4. A reminder, it's inhaling through the nose, holding to 2, exhaling through the mouth. We go deeper as we begin again. Ready? Inhaling 1, 2, 3, and 4. Holding. Exhaling 1, 2, 3, and 4. With your eyelids gently closed, begin to peer into the inside back or the back of your eyelids. That space of darkness that we call the optic screen. And letting that be the space for any visualization or symbol or words pop up during this time together in meditation. Today's meditation comes from, or the inspiration for it, comes from the book 365, A Year of Daily Wisdom, of writings of Dr. Ernest Holmes, the founder and the creator of the teaching known as the Science of Mind. For today's writing, June 19th, this is what is written. Today I am redeemed. Now, redemption in metaphysical terms is allowing our subconscious mind as well as our conscious mind to line up with thoughts that are reflective of our divine nature, which is of perfection, wholeness, oneness. The traditional definition of redemption is the action of saving or being saved from wrongdoing. And we know that the only saving that can take place is through our own thinking and beliefs and actions and reactions and interactions with life and the choices that we make. And here's what Dr. Holmes writes. The larger part of our mental life is submerged. The habitual patterns of thought, which are subjective, automatically determine our physical and mental reactions. In this way, we are more or less hypnotized from the cradle to the grave. Inner impulsions of these subjective thought patterns are often stronger than the intellect, and willpower seems to have little effect on them. We must resort to imagination and feeling, to a deep conviction of and abiding faith in something greater than our will, higher than our intellect. He's speaking of our divinity. He goes on to write, it's in this way we are redeemed. We stop using the creative power of the universe to produce limitation in our life, and instead begin to awaken to our vast possibilities. We open ourselves up to begin to imagine and awaken to the vast possibilities of life. We allow that to unfold and take root during this meditation. As we inhale together, 1, 2, 3, and 4, holding. Exhaling 1, 2, 3, and 4. As we begin to feel the stirrings within us of a deeper awakening to our wholeness, our completeness, our inherent perfection. We begin to give guidance to our inner impulsions and subjective thought to guide us to actions and reactions and interactions with life that reflect our wholeness, meaning that we're complete just as we are. Meaning that there are no imperfections in our spiritual nature. And as we align ourselves with these perfections, the outer matches the inner. In this writing, Dr. Holmes continues and begins to state and write an affirmation, which is this: Today, I realize there is but one power in the universe, and that my redemption is at hand. The Spirit within me refreshes me daily. I feel myself saturated with the life essence itself. I feel the same life essence flowing in and through me. I begin to know and feel myself as a perfect instrument in life's divine symphony, in tune with its harmony and perfection. My body is an instrument in, through, and upon life. And my body plays a divine and perfect harmony with the oneness of life. I seek not an outside power, but I use the power that I know and accept is at the center of my own life. Through this awakening, everything is healed. All disharmony and in so doing, I overcome each and every obstacle. I break down all barriers and free myself from any false condition. As we begin to free ourselves from any and all false conditions, we begin to let go of this deep, deep level in mind of any and all disappointments in life. Whether we know that we hold them, ones that we're consciously aware of, or any that exist in race mind through us. Dr. Martin Luther King writes, we must accept finite disappointments, but never lose infinite hope. By acceptance, meaning that we accept that they exist, but remembering that through our choosing, we can release them and choose anew. And so as we inhale together, 1, 2, 3, and 4, holding. Exhaling out any and all disappointment. We do so now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Feeling the lightness of being as it comes over us. Remembering that there's only one power in the universe. The perfection and the wholeness that is this power is our truth as well. We begin to feel our mind fine-tuning with this perfect harmony of the symphony of life. and the role that we play in it. Redemption is at hand. Not because some outside deity has come in and saved us, but because we're using our mind at an objective and subjective level with purpose, with intention, with revelation. And so as we mine the depths of our soul, we give instruction that the habitual patterns in our life reflect our perfection. That our habitual patterns reflect our wholeness. And our habitual patterns reflect the inherent qualities of the divine that exist within us, which are peace, power, beauty, joy, light, life. Love. And wisdom. We are changing patterns right now. Not through willpower, but through acceptance. Through allowance. Through choice. And this shows up in all facets and areas of our life. As we focus on those areas, we begin to feel new habitual patterns taking root in regards to our health. Our mental health reflects our divinity. Our physical health reflects our wholeness and perfection. Staying conscious of our breath, reminding us of the gift of life and our bodies and every aspect of it, how it functions with perfection. We inhale together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding. Exhaling. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Health. With new habitual patterns, we radiate perfect health. Knowing that what's taking place in the submerged aspect of mind is in alignment with its divine nature. This is also true for our wealth. And our expression of our inherent abundance. Balanced and harmonious in the symphony of life. New habitual patterns take place in regards to the way that we see ourselves as abundant financial beings and how we receive our good. And give our good. No longer allowing ourselves to hold any disappointments or unhealthy hypnotic behavior in regards to our finances. We release all disappointment of what was and what we fear may be. As we inhale together, 1, 2, 3, and 4, holding. Exhaling 1, 2, 3, and 4. We now move to our relationships in life. Letting go of any habitual patterns in our relationships of disappointment, or feeling less than, or unworthy of love. And choose anew right now. We give love. We know love. We are love. the self-givingness of spirit whose desire is to create more of itself out of itself. And the only way it can do that is through you and through me. And so we allow that to transpire. As Ernest wrote, with abiding faith in something greater than our will, higher than our intellect, our divine nature. Knowing that new habitual patterns regarding our relationships not only take root, but begin to manifest in our lives right now. And lastly, we look at the way that we express our spirituality, our awakenings, our acceptance of knowing who we are as a divine being, inherent with perfection, wholeness, completeness. We are divine beings. And we express our divinity with perfection, with ease, with grace, and in new patterns that become more and more and more habitual. So feeling this meditation that has taken root in our soul, we inhale together. 1, 2, 3, 4, holding. Exhaling any contradiction or contrary thought or belief or pattern or disappointment, we release now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Feel the bubbling up, the revelation of this newness within us. We see before us a day ahead that reflects the work that took place this morning, the shift and changes that are revealing themselves based on the new habits that are formed in our thoughts, our beliefs, our convictions. So we take another inhalation. 1, 2, 3, 4, holding. Slowly opening our eyes as we exhale. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sitting upright, looking out before us. We extend our right hand out to the side, our left arm and hand out to the side, extending our neck up to the sky as we bring both hands together in prayer position, placing it on our chest, at our heart, appreciating the time that was spent in mind and soul, evolving and revealing and growing. We lean forward, ending this meditation as we say together. Amen. And so it is.
So it is.
So it is.
So